Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Cast Iron Cookware, where you can find information to help you better collect, restore, and use cast iron cookware. Today we're going to be answering the question, why does my cast iron cookware feel sticky? And we're going to answer that coming right up. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has purchased my product, Easy Beezy Cast Iron Seasoning. The purchase of this product has really helped this channel keep going, and I just want to say thank you so very much. So let's get on into the video. There's one question that I get all the time, either on Facebook or on the comments or through emails or just, out talking to people. My cast iron gets to feeling really sticky and I don't know what to do about it. The stickiness comes from old oil that has become rancid. Most people, when they finish using a piece of cast iron, after they rinse it out or whatever they do to clean it, they will apply a layer of oil to get it ready for the next use. And if they don't use that piece of cast iron in quite a while, that oil will become rancid. And when it does, it will get sticky. And just the dust in the room will stick to it and it'll get all cakey and this just feels awful on your hands. So that's why it happens. I have found that using a beeswax based seasoning like my Easy Beezy, and there's other products out there, works a lot better when storing pieces for a longer period of time. Here is my original prototype of Easy Beezy. It's grown up a little bit in the last year. But what I can say about it, even though the oil has seeped through the paper, there's no rancid oil to that. And it's been wrapped up in this little stick for quite a while. And that really helps when you're not going to be using a piece for a good while. As you can see, I got quite a few pieces that I don't use, and I apply the beeswax based seasoning as a storage coat, and it really helps a lot. And I also try to wipe away every bit of excess as I can. If you do apply oil to store it, go ahead and buff away all of the excess that you possibly can if you're not using a beeswax based oil. Even if you are using a beeswax based oil, don't just slather it on there. You want it as thin as possible. Now, what do I do if I have this piece and it's sticky and I just can't stand to touch it? I don't want to use it. It just feels awful. Well, I tell everybody this is the best way to do it. Go ahead and wash it. Don't put it in the dishwasher, but put it in the sink. Give it a good, thorough scrubbing with dishwashing liquid. And if it's real thick and cakey, you might want to go ahead and use an SOS pad and scrub it really good. Once you get it washed and get it dried, go ahead and stick it in the oven and let it run a cycle without any oil on it at all at about 500 degrees for an hour. Probably doesn't take that long. You could probably get by with about 30 minutes. That is the quick fix. Now after you get that pan out of the oven, that first trip that you've sent through there dry, if you need to, you can go ahead and start the seasoning process. But just remember, when applying the seasoning to your cast iron, less is best. So once you add your oil, go ahead and wipe away as much as you possibly can. Put it back in the oven. A lot of people like to heat it up to 300 degrees and then take it back out again and give it a second wipe down. Not applying oil, but taking off more of the oil that has loosened up with the heat. And then stick it back in the oven and crank it up to the smoke point temperature. With my particular product, 480 to 500 degrees is recommended. After it cools down, you will have a piece ready to use again. And whenever you do get ready to store it, just don't get too carried away with oil. And try to use a beeswax base if you possibly can. So I hope that you found this video to be helpful. And if you have, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I promise I'll keep more of them coming. You can also follow Cast Iron Cookware on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can check out our Facebook group. It's full of people who love cast iron, love connecting, and sharing. You can sign up to receive emails from Cast Iron Cookware. I'll send out maybe about once a month. Hopefully I'll be able to pick that up and send out 2 a month. So we'll see what I can do about that. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching Cast Iron Cookware. Before you go, I just want to share something with you really quickly. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 through 13, it says, After this manner therefore pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I just want to say, share the word, and be a blessing.